Prepare all the parts and finally sew them together. Let's start by stitching the feet. The side with the pull-out position will be facing inward. There are no difficult parts in the stitching process. You can sew it based on your own experience. Honestly, I don't have a better technique for this at the moment. I crocheted the hands and feet to be firm, so there's no need to add stuffing. Here, you can decide based on your own preference. Place the side with a slip stitch join against the back body. Stitch it in place and align the arm neatly. We sew one more stitch on both sides to make it firmer. Two strands of thread for sewing hands and feet. Here 2 strands are folded into 4 strands to sew, which is more firm. Separate all the threads first to avoid knotting during the stitching process. Hide the knot. To make it more durable and secure, avoid threading the yarn through the seams. Take a light green line and divide it into 2 strands. Divide it again to avoid knotting when sewing. All stitch threads need to be pulled, but not too hard. If you don't tighten it, it will be a little elastic. If you accidentally hook a part in the future, it will loosen. First, fix the bow. Please pay close attention while stitching. If the stitching becomes crooked, you will need to undo it and redo the seam, which will require more time. Both sides should also be fixed to ensure that it will not be crooked. First, glue the pupils onto the white parts of the eyes. First, position and compare the pieces. Then mark the spots before gluing to avoid misalignment. No tricky parts here. You can handle the rest on your own. The leaf branch can be directly threaded, thread through the arm, fold to secure, prevents slipping and works for both sides.